Hello, what we're working on right now is we're working on being able to compute how much we're going to be paying in forwards, okay? So the example that we're showing here is that we have a 5.4 million pound account payable in 60 days, right? We're assuming here that I'm a small company, and a small company means how much risk can I take, okay? It means I probably can't take a lot of risk in the fluctuation of exchange rates, right? Because we know that as exchange rates fluctuate, is that it can hamper what my profitability is going to be, okay? So I'm talking about here a $5.4 million account payable. Let's say this is my biggest account payable that I have across the year. It's my biggest purchase, and I have 60 days to make this payment, okay? Now, I'm given a couple of different rates here. I'm given a 30-day rate, and I'm given a 60-day rate, okay? Now, which of these rates am I going to actually choose for how much I'm going to be paying? Okay, well, one thing that we want to look at here, one of them that you might think is that, oh, I want to make this exchange happen at the best possible rate. Okay, so first of all, let's figure out how much we're actually going to be paying, right? So we're going to enter into a transaction, right, where we're going to take this 5.4 million pounds, okay, and we're going to convert these forward rates, right, and these rates here, these are dollar per pound rates, is that we're going to take the rates and we're going to say, all right, we're going to multiply this by the 1.64 dollars per pound, right? And that means that we will end up paying $8.856 million, okay? Alternatively, we would look at the 60-day, and you might say, oh, okay, we're getting a better price. Let's go with the 60-day. Well, that's not exactly the way we're going to do here. We don't even have to do the math here before figuring out which contract we're going to use. Why is that? It's because we say we have an account payable in 60 days, okay? So we're going to be paying this 5.4 million pounds in 60 days. My supplier, the person that I'm paying, the company I'm paying, they require 5.4 million pounds. I'm an American company. I have to make this transaction happen. So I have to go out and I have to find those pounds. So I can call up my friendly local investment banker and say, hey, what are my rates? They give me the rates right here, okay? And I look at them and I go, all right, I'm going to end up picking the 60-day forward rate. Why am I going to choose a 60-day rate? It's because it's a 60-day rate and I have to make this payment in 60 days, right? So I want to make sure that I'm actually having to exchange the money beforehand, right? Because if I choose this 30-day rate, that means I have to make the exchange in 30 days. But I don't have to make the payment for 60 days. So I'm just going to be sitting on all of these pounds for 30 days, okay? So what we're looking at here is that we say, all right, we're going to enter into a 60-day contract. Okay, a 60-day forward contract. And so what that means right now is that we know with certainty how much we are actually going to pay, right? We are going to pay $8.8 million, right? There's no ambiguity there. I am paying $8.8 million, okay? It doesn't matter what the rate is in the future, okay? It doesn't matter what the spot rate is in 60 days from now because I know I'm paying $8.8 million, okay? And that's essentially what we're doing here is we're locking in the rate. And then the fluctuations, they don't really matter.